There's a secret point on the male body that most men over 50 have never heard about, yet it holds the key to transforming their intimate performance naturally. This isn't about expensive treatments or complicated procedures, but rather a simple technique using something you can find at any health store. I'm about to share with you a method that can help restore confidence, improve circulation, and enhance pleasure using just one natural ingredient. Before we dive deep into this life-changing information, let me introduce myself as Dr. Isabel Lopez, specialist in men's health with over 15 years of experience helping men reclaim their vitality. Most men accept declining performance as an inevitable part of aging. But what if I told you that your body has an untapped potential waiting to be activated? The technique I'm sharing today combines ancient wisdom with modern understanding of male anatomy to target the root causes of performance issues. This isn't just about temporary fixes or band-aid solutions, but about addressing the underlying circulation and nerve function that affects every aspect of male health. Follow the channel because what you're about to learn could be the missing piece you've been searching for. The ingredient we'll be working with is castor oil, also known as ricinus oil, and it has properties that can dramatically improve blood flow to intimate areas. When applied correctly to the right location, this oil can help restore the natural mechanisms your body used when you were younger. The key lies in understanding exactly where to apply it and how to maximize its absorption for optimal results. Most men are completely unaware of this powerful connection between topical application and internal circulation. But here's what makes this approach so revolutionary. We're not just applying oil randomly, we're targeting a specific anatomical point that controls blood flow and nerve sensitivity. This point acts like a central hub for male sexual function, and when properly stimulated with the right technique, it can reawaken dormant pathways. The results many men experience include stronger morning erections, improved stamina, and renewed confidence in their intimate relationships. Now let me explain exactly what happens in your body after 50 and why this technique works so effectively. After age 50, your body undergoes several predictable changes that directly impact intimate performance. But understanding these changes is the first step to reversing them. Blood vessels naturally become less flexible over time, which means less blood can flow efficiently to the areas that need it most during intimate moments. Testosterone levels begin their gradual decline, typically dropping about 1% per year, affecting not just desire but also the physical mechanisms of arousal. These aren't personal failures or character flaws. They're simply biological realities that every man faces as part of the natural aging process. The nervous system also experiences changes, with nerve sensitivity decreasing and signal transmission becoming less efficient between your brain and intimate areas. The muscles of your pelvic floor, which play a crucial role in maintaining firmness and control, gradually weaken without proper stimulation and exercise. Additionally, the lymphatic system, responsible for removing toxins and waste products, becomes less active, leading to congestion in tissues. All of these factors work together to create the performance challenges that many men experience, but they also represent opportunities for improvement. What many men don't realize is that these changes aren't permanent or irreversible. Your body still has the capacity to respond and improve when given the right stimulation. The circulation pathways that served you well in your younger years are still there, they just need to be reactivated through targeted techniques. Your nervous system maintains its ability to transmit pleasure signals efficiently when properly supported and stimulated. The key is understanding that your body wants to function optimally, it just needs the right encouragement and support. The most empowering truth I can share with you is that your body has built-in mechanisms for healing and restoration that remain active throughout your entire life. While you can't stop the aging process, you can absolutely influence how your body ages and maintains its function. The technique I'm about to share works because it addresses multiple aspects of these age-related changes simultaneously. But first, you need to understand the remarkable properties of castor oil and why it's so effective for improving male circulation and nerve function. Castor oil, extracted from the seeds of the Ricinus communis plant, contains a unique compound called ricinoleic acid that makes up about 90% of its fatty acid content. This specific acid has powerful anti-inflammatory properties that can reduce swelling and irritation in tissues, while simultaneously improving blood circulation to the area. When applied topically, ricinoleic acid penetrates deep into tissues and helps dilate blood vessels, allowing for increased flow to areas that may have been receiving inadequate circulation. The oil also stimulates the lymphatic system, helping your body eliminate toxins and reduce congestion that can interfere with proper function. What makes castor oil particularly effective for men's health is its ability to work on multiple levels simultaneously, addressing inflammation, circulation, and nerve function. The oil has been used traditionally for centuries to treat muscle tension, joint stiffness, and circulation problems throughout various cultures around the world. Modern research has confirmed many of these traditional uses, showing that topical application can indeed improve blood flow and reduce inflammatory markers in treated areas. Stick with me until the end because I'm going to show you exactly how to use this powerful oil for maximum effectiveness in restoring your intimate vitality. The lymphatic system activation that castor oil provides is particularly important for men over 50, as this system naturally slows down with age. When lymphatic circulation improves, your body becomes more efficient at removing metabolic waste and toxins that can accumulate in tissues and interfere with normal function. This cleansing effect helps create an optimal environment for healing and restoration in the pelvic region. Additionally, the anti-inflammatory effects help reduce any chronic low-level inflammation that may be contributing to circulation problems or nerve sensitivity issues. For our specific application, we need cold-pressed, pure castor oil without any additives or processing that might reduce its potency. The quality of the oil directly impacts its effectiveness, so choosing a high-grade product is essential for achieving the results you want. The oil should be thick, clear, and have a mild, nutty odor when it's pure and properly processed. Now that you understand why castor oil is so powerful, let me reveal the exact location where you'll apply it for maximum impact on your intimate health. The secret point I'm referring to is called the perineum, the area of skin located between the base of your scrotum and your anus. This small area, roughly the size of a quarter, contains some of the most important structures for male sexual function that most men are completely unaware of. Beneath this skin lies the bulbospongiosus muscle, which contracts during climax to help maintain blood in the erectile tissues and create the pulsing sensation of release. Also in this area runs the pudendal nerve, one of the primary pathways that carries pleasure signals from your intimate areas to your brain. The perineum sits directly above several major blood vessels that supply the erectile tissues, including branches of the internal pudendal artery. When you apply pressure and massage to this area, you're directly stimulating these blood vessels and encouraging increased flow to all the structures involved in intimate function. The location also contains numerous nerve endings that, when properly stimulated, can help reawaken sensitivity and improve the connection between your brain and your intimate areas. Think of this point not just as skin, but as the external access point to your body's intimate control center. What makes this area so responsive to castor oil treatment is that the skin here is relatively thin, allowing for deeper penetration of the active compounds. The underlying muscles and tissues are also very responsive to increased circulation and the anti-inflammatory effects of the oil. When you massage this area with castor oil, you're essentially giving a targeted treatment to multiple systems simultaneously. The combination of the massage pressure, the penetrating properties of the oil, and the strategic location creates a powerful synergistic effect. Many men report feeling immediate sensations of warmth and increased circulation when they first begin working with this area, which indicates that the technique is activating dormant pathways. The proximity to major nerve and blood vessel networks means that improvements in this small area can have effects throughout the entire pelvic region. This isn't magical wishful thinking, it's basic anatomy and physiology working in your favor when you know how to access it properly. Let me walk you through the exact step-by-step process for applying this technique safely and effectively. Join the Members Club, drop a super like, and let's get into the practical application that can transform your intimate vitality starting tonight. Begin by ensuring the area is clean and completely dry, as moisture can interfere with oil absorption and effectiveness. Warm approximately 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed castor oil by rubbing it between your palms or placing the small amount in a warm spoon for about 30 seconds. The oil should feel comfortably warm but never hot, as excessive heat can reduce its beneficial properties and potentially irritate sensitive skin. Position yourself comfortably, either lying on your back with knees slightly bent or sitting in a chair with good access to the perineal area. Using your middle finger, begin applying the warmed oil to the perineum with gentle, circular motions, starting with light pressure and gradually increasing as the area becomes accustomed to the stimulation. Focus on slow, deliberate movements rather than quick or aggressive pressure, allowing the oil to penetrate deeply into the tissues. Maintain this massage for 2 to 3 minutes, breathing deeply and allowing your pelvic muscles to relax completely during the process. After the massage, place a clean, warm, damp towel over the treated area and leave it in place for 15 minutes to enhance absorption and circulation. The heat helps drive the oil deeper into tissues while the sustained warmth encourages blood vessel dilation and lymphatic drainage. During this time, continue with deep breathing and allow yourself to relax completely, as stress and tension can counteract the benefits you're trying to achieve. This technique is most effective when performed in the evening, about an hour before sleep, as your body's natural healing processes are most active during rest. Consistency is absolutely crucial for seeing lasting results. Plan to perform this technique every other night for the first month, then reduce to 3 times per week for maintenance. Most men begin noticing subtle improvements in circulation and morning firmness within the first week, with more significant changes becoming apparent after 2 to 4 weeks of regular application. The key is patience and persistence, as you're essentially retraining your body's circulation patterns and nerve responses. Remember that you're working with natural healing processes, which take time but create lasting improvements when properly supported through consistent application.